From zebras mixed with horses to pigs with curly hair, here are 8 amazing animal hybrids that actually exist. Number 8. Liger. What happens when Simba starts crushing on Master Tigress from Kung Fu Panda? The liger! What's a liger? Just my favorite animal ever. It's like a lion and a tiger mixed, bred for its skills in magic. Okay, maybe not, but thank you, Napoleon Dynamite, for reminding us of its awesomeness. For years, we've been told that ligers exist in the wild, but as far as we know, they are solely intentionally bred in captivity. The first recorded liger was born pre-18th century to a cat enthusiast, and since then have been bred by farms all over the world. One thing that makes these beauties so recognizable is their size. As of today, they are the largest cat in the world. Hercules, the single biggest liger who isn't obese, sorry Kathy, is over 900 pounds. What's strange is that if a male tiger and a female lion breed, they create a tigon, not a liger. It takes a female tiger to make a liger. Science! There are tales that ligers and tigons can breed, but they are usually shot down by scientists and zookeepers. Male ligers are said to be sterile, but the females can mate with other lions and tigers. Liger cubs are born and resetted. This means they are faintly marked like a leopard. As they grow, the markings will fade, but with nearly every liger, when inspected at close distance, you can see tiger stripes in their fur. Want to see one for yourself? They are displayed in zoos all across the US and various countries around the world. Number 7. Zebroid. Yes, it does sound like a Doctor Who villain, but in fact, the zebroid, also known as a zonkey or a zorse, and many other names depending on its mate, is the love child of a zebra and any other equine. The most often talked about may be the zebra-donkey hybrid, or the zonkey. One of the dangerous things about crossbreeding a zebra is that their offspring are not only sterile, but they can develop dwarfism. Now, while it may be cute to see a tiny zebroid, dwarfism causes many health conditions and shortens the lifespan of the animal. The zebroid, most commonly found in South Africa, appears in many books, video games, and movies. One notable fowl was in Racing Stripes, when the main character, a zebra, and the love of his life, a horse, get hitched and soon are given a zorse. He is an Arabian mare, which may be a reference to the first recorded zebroid. It was 1815 and Lord Morton made it a Kaga stallion, a now extinct zebra species, to a chestnut Arabian mare. Number 6. Jaglion. The jaglion sounds like a pretty ferociously awesome animal, but the truth is, it is a pretty ferociously awesome animal. A jaglion, or a jaguan, is a child of a male jaguar and a female lion. A notable account is on display as a taxidermist dream at Walter Rothschild Zoological Museum in Hertfordshire, England. It is colored like a lion, but has brown jaguar rosettes with jaguar's physical structure. In 2006, the world was amazed when 2 jaglions were born at Bear Creek Wildlife Sanctuary in Ontario, Canada. Their names are Jazara and Tsunami, and were an unintentional creation. It happened when a black jaguar, called Diablo, caught a little too friendly with a lioness called Lola. They had been raised together since birth and were very close. Tsunami is spotted, but Jazara is a melanistic jaglion because of her inherited jaguar's dominant melanism gene. Jazara is a beauty in a slick black coat, while Tsunami has the coloring of a lion. Just in case Sahara was able to give birth, she was separated from the males when she became an adult. It isn't common for hybrids to live long, so owners see it as a miracle that the 2 are still alive today. Further breeding of these genes, such as a male lion and a female jaguar mating with a leopard, will create what is known as allele ligwire. And now for number 5. But first, be sure to subscribe if you're new here. Number 5. Geep. Geep geep. Yes, it's a funny name, but is it a funny hybrid? Why yes, you could say that indeed. A geep is a sheep-goat hybrid, created from breeding a sheep and a goat. It would seem that there's nothing strange about it since sheep and goats appear to be very similar. But, in truth, they are an entirely different species. Sheep belong to the genus Ovis and have 54 chromosomes, while goats belong to genus Capra and have 60 chromosomes. For this reason, geeps are usually stillborn and unable to survive out of the womb. These hybrids are very rare, and farmers as well as breeders keep sheep and goats apart for this reason. In 2000, at Botswana Ministry of Agriculture, the first documented case of a geep was recorded. It happened when a male sheep mated with a female. The hybrid somehow survived by having 57 chromosomes. It had a coarse outer coat, a woolly inner coat, long goat-like legs, and a heavy sheep-like body. As many hybrids, it was infertile, though it reacted like any other male goat or sheep would to females. A similar occurrence resulting in geeps happened in New Zealand and France, but nothing notable occurred. In 2011, a healthy and fertile geep was born in the Netherlands. The geep eventually mated with an ewe and became a parent of 2 healthy lambs. Despite the fact that most geep die in the womb, a handful of counts of healthy geeps have been recorded throughout the years. This makes geeps a rare breed indeed. Number 4. Grolar bear. Think a polar bear grizzly bear hybrid is no uncommon animal? Think again. A grolar bear or a prizzly bear is a grizzly polar bear hybrid that occurs in the captivity and the wild. In 2006, this hybrid was finally confirmed to happen in nature when the DNA of an odd-looking bear was tested. The bear was found when it was shot near Sax Harbor, Northwest Territories on Banks Island in the Canadian Arctic. Though reports have been filed numerous times before this as well as after, most of them were not tested. Since the DNA was not confirmed to be a hybrid of a polar bear and a grizzly, its existence cannot be confirmed. The oddest thing about this pair is that grizzlies prefer to live and breed on land, whereas polar bears prefer the water and ice, even breeding on the ice. So it is unknown which one of them branches out to breed in an undesirable climate. In 2010, a hunter shot what he thought was a polar bear. Upon closer inspection and DNA testing, it was found that the bear's mother was a grizzly polar hybrid and the father was a grizzly bear. This means that prizzlies are not always infertile as many hybrids are. There have been multiple recordings of prizzlies being born, and although they are rare, they are one of the healthiest hybrid animals in the world. Number 3. Cama. No, I'm not talking about the Spanish word for bed, but rather the animal. Can you guess what hybrid a cama is? A cama is a hybrid between a male dromedary camel and a female llama. You may have gotten these two confused before, but perhaps you were looking at a cama all along. It was first produced via artificial insemination at the Camel Reproduction Center in Dubai. The first cama was born on January 14, 1998. The purpose was to create an animal with a higher wool production than the llama, but was the size and had the strength of a camel, not to mention the temperament of a camel. Considering an adult dromedary camel can weigh up to 6 times as much as a llama, natural breeding is next to impossible. For this reason, artificial insemination is necessary to achieve the desired goal. The first cama was not of desired temperament, meaning he had a cranky little dromedary inheriting the llama's bad attitude. The second cama, Camelot, was successfully born in 2002. As of April 2008, 5 camas have been produced. Camas are a lot like camels, as they are herbivores that eat plant matter. They can drink large amounts of water, but also survive an extended period of time without water as well. Number 2. Zoe. Another strange hybrid is created when a yak and domestic cattle breed. It is called a zoe, which technically refers to a male hybrid, for the female is known as zomo or zom. The Mongolian word for this animal is kanag, though Americans often call them simple yaddle. Surprisingly for a hybrid, zomo are fertile, but the male and zoe is sterile. Though other cattle and yak shouldn't say anything about that, for a genetic phenomenon causes these yaddles to be much larger and stronger than yak or cattle. Though many zoe look large like yak, some of them are distinct in their color pattern, marking their breed. They often have coloring of cattle, but the build of a yak. They are originally from Tibet and Mongolia, and are bred for their large size, carrying capacity, navigation skills, meat, and milk. Number 1. Sheep pig. The funniest thing about a sheep pig is that, despite its appearance, it isn't a hybrid of a sheep and a pig. Its official name is Mangalica, and it is a Hungarian breed of a domestic pig. It was first created mid-19th century by crossbreeding Hungarian pig breeds with European wild boar and Serbian breed. Eventually, the pegs were bred to have a thick, woolly coat, similar to that of a sheep, making it one of only 2 long-haired pigs to have ever existed. Since the pig didn't require any special care, it quickly became popular in Hungary. In 1927, the National Society of Fat-Type Hog Breeders was established with the objective of improving the breed. By 1943, there were 30,000 Mangalicas in Hungary. Unfortunately, the population has only decreased since then. In 1991, there were only 200 of them in the country. It wasn't until 2016 that a recovery was started. About 7,000 Mangalica sows in Hungary are producing around 60,000 piglets a year. The popularity is spreading to the other parts of the world as well. Today, the pig is known for the sausage created from its butchering. The minced meat is seasoned with salt, pepper, sweet paprika, and other spices, and often eaten in slices with pickled vegetables. Thanks for watching! Which one of these hybrids would you like to have? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you soon on Peachy Planet.